I took a pregnancy test when I was a 16-year-old virgin. I actually took several of them. Sex education is important, and I think that mine had some holes in it. You know, I was missing some key points. I'm Nora McInerny. I'm an author. I'm a podcaster. I am a girl who just loves to talk. I'm a woman who loves to talk, okay? Women in male-dominated fields talking. That's me. I was a virgin dweeb in high school, a proud virgin dweeb. I went to a Catholic school. I told my parents, I am not going to have sex until I'm married. And they were like, okay, all right. But we didn't ask. This is me. How pure, how demure, how absolutely terrified I was that because I had done some over the underwear, under the jeans action with a very serious boyfriend of mine, that perhaps a rogue sperm had broken through my Hanes Her Way panties, made its way through the tunnel of love into the secret garden and impregnated me. That was a real fear that I had in the Walgreens bathroom as I took a pregnancy test again as a virgin. I asked if there were other virgin dweebs out there. Turns out there were a lot of you. I think when we talk about these things that are embarrassing, a few things happen. They're less embarrassing. We can laugh about them. And also we can remember that, you know, kids really only know what they're told. And it's important that they get good information. Okay. Good, comprehensive healthcare information. All right. Oh, this one's rough. I thought everyone eventually got AIDS, so you should keep your virginity as long as possible in order to have a long life. Thanks, private school sex ed. Yeah. I, a college virgin, took a pregnancy test while home on Christmas break because my period was late. Instead of throwing out the obviously negative result, I hid it in my childhood bedroom and went back to college. Months later, I got a call from my mom, who found it and wanted to know what was going on. I was too embarrassed to admit the truth and told her it was an actual pregnancy scare. You're too embarrassed to be like, Mom, I'm a virgin whose period was late. It was a pregnancy scare. It just wasn't a logical pregnancy scare. Technically, you were scared of being pregnant. This is like where some of my fear comes from. I had a high school friend, Justin and Malia, your mom. I said this to her face, so it's okay for me to say it on the internet. She was a nurse and she told us in high school, hormones raging, she told us that she had a patient at the hospital who had given birth to twins, and that patient was a virgin. And the way I was like, I brought this up later to her as adults, and she laughed and she was like, oh my God, that did not happen. I don't know why I said that. I was probably just trying to scare you guys. I was like, well, it worked. It worked. It wasn't entirely a challenge to maintain my virginity for so long. There weren't like a lot of people like banging down the door to bang me, but you know, it gave me something. It gave me an identity, a weak, pointless identity because like it's made up. Like purity is like, what are you talking about? Those are just my opinions. My views are that it is weird to tell a girl, a little girl, a young girl, a woman of really any age that like her purity is like tied to what she does or does not do. That's weird. That's weird. To be like, sorry, actually the key to your purity is in your vagina. You can't let anyone in it. And if you do, you're dirty. You're a dirty little skank. Okay. That's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Okay. When I was in the 4th grade, I was riding the bus home and a boy started teasing me and calling me a virgin. Trying to be cool and tough, I immediately brushed him off and was like, obviously I'm not a virgin. Once my friend and I got to my house, we told my mom the story and she was absolutely horrified. My friend could not stop laughing. These kids don't even know what these words mean, but they're, you're a virgin who can't drive. Like the line from Clueless. And I was like, that is actually me. I failed my driver's test. Real bad. I can drive now though. Can't keep a good woman down. Okay, so instead of calling people virgins at Catholic school, like we called people perverts. Like I don't even think we knew like what it meant really. But if somebody called you a pervert, you were like, oh no, shit, I'm a pervert. My God. And there's like no way to prove you're not a pervert as a kid. That's a weird allegation for kids to be throwing up against other kids. Like you're a pervert. You can't ask for clarity. You can't be like, what did I do that was perverted? What have I done? Like, what can I do to like rectify the situation? How can I be not a pervert? There's nothing you can do. Someone calls you a pervert in 4th grade. It's curtains for you. You're labeled. You're a pervert forever. Did you do anything? No, you don't even know what you could do. Because if you went to Catholic school, you did not have comprehensive sex education, so you don't even know what perverted is or what is normal. You just are, you're cooked. You are cooked. Okay. I took a shower with my boyfriend the night before I left for college. First of all, the way that like pop culture had us believing this was like the most sensual thing you can do when really it's like, oh my God, now we're both wet. I don't want to get my hair wet. I'm cold either. Like most of us are not like, we don't have like luxurious showers, growing up. Like we're in like a step-in bathtub, just water just spraying out of the wall, like a medium water pressure, possibly some like calcium and lime buildup on there. Not a sensual time. I left my underwear on to be extra careful not to get pregnant. I went off to my very Catholic university where I played a D1 sport, and after a month of intense training, my period was late. I went to the college infirmary to take a pregnancy test because I was convinced some sperm must have found its way into my underwear. I read in Dear Abby this was possible. It wasn't just Justin's mom spreading this misinformation. It was also Dear Abby. I mean, maybe it is possible. I don't know. I'm still as dumb as I was in high school, okay? The thing is, we thought getting pregnant was so easy, and then we grew up and we're like, it's actually, for many of us, incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. Okay. I swear the nurses were trying not to laugh. They were. I promise you, those nurses had to like go out in the alley and like belly laugh together. I promise you those nurses are still laughing at this. I hope those nurses see this and they're like, yeah, we remember that virgin who needed a pregnancy test because she took a shower. Her boyfriend had thought a sperm like hopped through the water, leapt through the water into her underpants, wiggled on in, got up, found an egg, because it just takes one sperm and you don't know what sperm are capable of. You have no idea. They could be anywhere. Sperm could be out here right now. I don't know. The doctor came back with my results and said I was not pregnant, but I really needed to be more careful, as if wearing underwear in the shower isn't the absolutely most careful. My virgin high school self definitely took multiple pregnancy tests every time I went to a friend's house and hot tubbed with boys. Because I knew one of their little super swimmers would find its way to me someday and impregnate me like the Virgin Mary. Yeah. I hope I copied your number right, or this is going to get weird real quick. First of all, there's someone out there who did get the number wrong. And so there's somebody getting text messages about virgin dweeb behavior who's like, okay, thanks for letting me know. They're like, this is a phishing scam. Why is somebody texting me about being a virgin? Oh boy. Okay. Abstinence-only education and diet culture collided in one terrifying 9-month stretch when my period stopped due to inadequate calories over exercise. After I, an 18-year-old virgin, had shared a raft with a guy. Not a raft. We were on rubber, okay? Like water, sloshing, his dong. I don't know what had come out of it before, if there could have been a residual sperm that then got in the water, was contained within the raft, and then whoop, 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 stuff happens, okay? I was positive the sperm had slipped through his trunks, permeated my suit, and knocked me up. Like, the thing is, I know this kind of brain because I had it. And I can just imagine you, 16, eating disorder, being like, now I gotta go tell this kid that I went rafting with that we're having a baby. Great. Just great. And no one's gonna believe me. So, new Virgin Mary over here. Awesome. In 6th grade, I was at some school release outdoor water activity day thing. A bunch of us ended up playing in a huge mud puddle in our swimsuits until a kid claimed that he peed in the puddle and we all jumped out. I was very worried I could get pregnant from it. I had to ask my mom just to be sure. You know what? Yeah, because we just don't know. Okay? We just don't know. Look, if you too were a little virgin dweeb who thought that you could get pregnant from riding in a raft, playing in a mud puddle, kissing a boy with your jeans on, taking a shower with your underwear on, you're not alone. There are many of us. I have a lot of embarrassing moments, stories, thoughts, memories. I always want yours. You can text me. Here is the number. 612-568-4441. You could call and leave a voicemail, but like texting, I love texting. Why am I saying that? Anyways, I'll see you again sometime at some point. You'll never know. A video is going to pop up here and you'll be like, there she is again. Thanks for being here. I'm Nora McInerny. I'm a podcaster and author, and I am a little chatterbox, actually a very large chatterbox. I'm 6 feet tall. So, I'm not like other girls. I'm bigger than them, okay? I'm more frightening. I'm actually the size of, I'm bigger than most people's husbands. And that's a fun fact that husbands like to point out. If your husband is telling you that he is 5'11", it's most likely a lie. I'll stand next to him and we will get to the truth. Okay, bye.